My dear lovely students of grade 10, welcome back to my English class once again, students. It's RK English YouTube channel, and in today's lesson, in today's class, we will discuss all the exercises of reading first text me at the beginning of life from unit 15. Students, as we have already discussed its text already, and now it's time to discuss its exercises. So here we start. The first exercise we have is number A. Find the words from the text that have the following meanings. Students, first one is you have to find the meaning of these words, these meanings. These are the words given here, and you have to put the right word from the text. Here I have found the text, found the words of all these meaning from the text which I have written. Students, you can write from there. A number is dot dot lacking taste. It's inspired, and B is dot dot wrote words that's inscribed, and the C number is dot dot twisted together. It's tangled, and D number dot dot causing difficulty in breathing. The right word is suffocating, and E number dot dot particular attitude towards something, that is perspective, and you can say point of view also, and F number dot dot person, child or children, that is offspring, and finally G number is dot dot bad luck, that is misfortune. Students, it's all about your exercise number A, and now move to the next exercise, that is B number. Complete the sentences below choosing the correct words from the text. Again, you have to choose the right word from the text and you have to fill here. And first one is the word calm is opposite in meaning. Yes, word calm is opposite in meaning is restless. Okay, and B number, the phrase dot dot means, okay, it's a died, it's a passed away. So what is the phrase dot dot means die, that is passed away. In another word we can say, okay, passed away. Okay, if I have to say died, then you can say in other word passed away. The word dot dot means incapable of being seen. Yes, incapable of being seen, that's invisible. Okay, that cannot be seen. And the D number, the word wish and dash are synonyms. Yes, the word wish and desires both are synonyms. And E number, the word dot dot means making dirty. What does it mean? That's swelling. Making dirty means is swelling. Students, so now it's all about your exercise A and B. Now move to the next exercise. Now exercise number C, students, we have true and false. It's a state whether the following statements are true or false. Students, as you have studied is all the text about it's a text about Jhamak Kumari Khimire, and you must have studied, students, and only then you can be able to answer these questions. And first one is Jhamak Kumari, a Jhamak Khimire defines her life as a beautiful flower of creation. So in the first paragraph, in the first line of the first paragraph, students, it is mentioned that it's a beautiful life. She expresses life as a beautiful flower of creation. It means this is true statement. And B number, according to her, our fortune decide how our life will be. Yes, again, it's a true. And C number is the author was happy with how she spent her childhood. No, she was. He wasn't happy. Okay, it's a false statement is C number, and D number is people blame Jamak herself for her physical disability. Yes, disability. Yes, it's a true. People always used to blame her. You know, blame Jamak Kumari herself for her physical disability. It's a true statement. E number, according to the writer, Homer was incomplete because he was physically incapable. No, it's a false statement. And F number, Jhamak could make grandmother happy with her voice. No, it's a false again. Last one is Jhamak's grandmother still looks after her. Yes, of course, it's a true statement. Jhamak Kumari grandmother always used to look after her. So this is the true statement. It's all about your true and false. And now question and answer. It's a number D. Answer these questions. Students, here are the questions, and I have written all the answer of question. Now have a look at the answers of this question. Yes, students, here are the answers of all the questions here which I have written. The first one is, why does Jamak think of her life as burdensome life? So here is the answer which I have written. She thinks of her life as burdensome because she has undergone many challenges throughout her life. Yes, of course, students, Jamak Kumari had faced many challenges and she was living a life in misery and throughout her life. You know, these were some challenges. And B number is, when does fortune draw a line of fate? Answer is here. It's believed that fortune would write a line of destiny on the night when a person is bathed, washed, and put to sleep with an exercise book and a pen under their pillow. So this is the belief and this is the perception about people thought that the line of destiny yes, will be written on that night when a person is bathed or washed and put to sleep with the exercise book and a pen under the pillow. C number, how did people respond to her life? Was she happy with their behavior? Answer is here. They didn't treat her positively, rather blaming. You know, they used to blame her, rather treated and treat her positively, and they always used to blame her for her physical disability, and she was of course nobody would be happy, and she wasn't happy with their behavior at all. And D number, what does Jamak compare herself with? What made them different from? Yes, Samak. Answer is, she compares herself with famous person like Homer, who are also physically feeble, but they, achieved great things and set many good examples before they died or passed away. D number, did achieving awareness become a curse for her, and why? Answer, yes, achieving awareness became a curse for her because it made her aware of her limitations and unfulfilled desires due to her physical disabilities. Last question is here. How does Samak picture her family's economic condition during her childhood? How was the condition of her family, economic condition, financial conditions of her family? Answer is, Jamak describes her family economic conditions during the childhood that wasn't good, and always struggled to arrange two-time meals a day, and her parents often had to sleep hungry because they had the- they had to manage, they were not able to manage two-time meals in a day. Students, it's all about your question and answer exercise number D. Now move to the next exercise. Let's see. And next exercise, that is E number, students. Read the opening chapter of yes sir, read the opening chapter of Jivan Kana Ki Phool in Nepali and read the story of Jamak life in your own word. What you have to do, students, you have to read the opening chapter of it's a biography Jivan Kana Ki Phool in Nepali, and then you have to narrate the story in your own word. Students, I have written the answer of this question. Have a look at the. Yes, students, so this is the answer of E number exercise, and which I have written about Jamak Kumari autobiography, and that is Jivan Kana Ki Phool, and we have written the story of Jamak Kumari, Jamak Kumari life, and which I have written here, students. You can write from here. Otherwise you can write in your own words. Students, I think I don't need to read all this, and you can read here from here, and you can write from here. Now students, I have to move to next exercise. It's speaking part, and now move to the next one. Next exercise, that is, students, it's a speaking part. In a speaking for part one, and in speaking part we have exercise that is B number. You have to walk in a pair and ask and answer about your friend, teachers, or parents. Describe your age, face, general appearance, build manner of walking, hair, dress, and etc. As students, you have to write, you have to make a pair, you have to work in a pair about one. Either you can write about friend, teacher, or parents. So I have chosen here, it's a friend, students, and the first one is friend. And you have to make a conversation, you have to make a pair between, I have made, that is Ritu and Megan, and I have start with Ritu. Hi Megan, then Megan, hello Ritu. And Ritu, I heard that you have a new friend in your school. Then Megan, you're right. And then Ritu, can you describe a bit about your friend? Now what you have to do, students, exactly, you have to describe about your friend, or a teacher, or parents, or your parents. So you have to describe what? Their age, face, general appearance, and manner of walking and hair dress. So it's all which I have described. And Megan says that, sure, I'll tell you, his name is Mohan. Okay, he's 15 years old, young boy who study in my class. He has height of 5 feet 3 inches. He has a very fair complexion and black hair. He looks quite handsome when he wears Nepali dress. Though he looks thin, but he's a good athlete. He has got black eyes. He has an old-shaped face, and that looks like Madheshi people overall. He's a friendly, here he's a friendly and loving boy, indeed. Students, you can add many more things here, and many more features you can add here, but I have written this much only, and you can write in your own way, students. So it's all about exercise number B. And now move to the grammar part, students. Yes, in a grammar part we have first, yes, in grammar part, students, we will discuss today what it's relative clauses. We will discuss relative clauses. And first, let's study its example here, and read the conversation below and underline the relative clauses used in it. So here is the conversation given here. Now what you have to do, you have to underline, you have to find out those relative clauses, okay, which are used in this conversation. The first one is Swikriti, Abdul, look at this photo. Then Abdul, is this Sarah? Sarah, the girl who plays the piano. So here is the word in this conversation, in this sentence, students. You can see here the word who. The who is what? It's a relative clause. Then Swikriti, no, this is Sorima, the girl who won the singing competition last year. Again, here is who. So what's who? Who is again? It's a relative clause. Then Abdul, I know her. She's the girl who has long brown hair. Now again, who word is here? Who is what? It's a relative clause. So what exactly who is doing here? It's a, it's joining two sentences. Yes, it's making a sentence shorter. Yes, now exercise B, filling the gap with the correct relative pronouns. Now you have to use these relative pronouns, students, and you have to put in the blank. The first is, I admire the player that his performance was fantastic. It means I always pray, or I always praise, I always admire the player whose performance was fantastic. The whose is the right relative pronouns that we will use here. Next one. Next is B number. We had some juice was in the fridge. So we had some juice. Here is the word which, okay, which was in the fridge. Students, one thing, who and whom always used for person, and which that, and that is used for the what things, and where we use for the place, that you have to know first. And C number, she didn't tell her teacher about her problem. Okay, dot dot was her mistake, which was her mistake. Again, word is which. My mother dot dot is a farmer, grows a lots of vegetable. You know whose mother? Mother who is a farmer. His mother is what? Mother is person, and that's why we use here what pronoun, relative pronoun, that is who, who is a farmer. You are my friend dot dot I want to sit with. Again, my friend, friend is also person, then again who. I want to help those children dot dot economic condition is very good. Children's, those children, again we are talking about person or people. That's why we will use here what whose, or who, whose, whom. All these are used for person or people. And E number, this is the road dot dot the accident took place. Again, the road is what? It's a place, and where the accident. So right word, that is where. The mobile phone dot dot I bought 6 years ago is still working. Again, mobile phone, it's a thing. It's a thing. That's why we use here which. You can use that here also. Okay, that would be appropriate one. And second last is it was in 2015. It's a time again. Okay, 2015 is what? Time. So for time we use when is the right word. It was the time, it was in 2015 when the earthquake hit Nepal badly. Marima is a wonderful lady. It's a lady, again person dot dot everyone can trust. Whom, whom everyone trust. Students, it's all about your relative clauses that we have used here. And now exercise number C. Again, join the following pairs of sentences as in the example. So students, first you have to discuss and studies all these examples, and then you have to do the exercise. For example number one, I was a girl robbed by fate. I had neither the sweetness or the joy of life. Here, students, you can see two sentences are here. Okay, in this line, you can see two sentences. One is I was a girl robbed by fate. Then full stop. Then second one is I had neither the sweetness nor the joy of life. So how can you write in different way? Another way. I was the girl robbed by fate who had neither the sweetness nor the joy. And you can join these two sentences by using who. And similarly, second example, the mother bore me. Okay, she also taught me a value. Again, two sentences you can use appropriate what relative pronoun clause. Then you can join two sentences here. Have a look at this. The mother, yes, you can write in this way, mother who bore me also taught me values. Now again, who word, it's working, it's joining two sentences again, and it's making this sentence very short. Yes, here is the exercise of this grammar part, and here are some exercises given here. A number, a letter reached me this morning. My friend sent it from abroad. So here is the letter, students. Letter is a thing. Therefore, that we use what, which, or that. And in the second, this is the place. For place, we use where. The boy, we use who or whom. He is a liar. Then again, who. So students, I have written all the answer of these exercises. Have a look at the answer first. Yes, here are the answer of C number. It's a grammar one, and it's a C number exercise. And the first one is a letter. The letter reached this morning. My friend sent it from abroad. And the letter is what? It's a thing. That for that we can use that or which. The letter which my friend sent from abroad reached me this morning. So we have joined this this whole these sentences with while using with the which. And B number, this is the place where Bhimsen built, and the place again that or we can use that or which also. And the C number, the boy who committed, who is what? Again, the boy. Cybercrime was sent to jail by the judge. Again, D number, he is a liar. Again, whom you should not believe. I know an artist who moves with an artificial flag. Artist is also a person. Again, we will use who. And F number, bring me the file. File is what? Thing. For that things we use which or that. Student, this is all which I have solved here. You can do practice and you can write from your students. Now it's time to move to the writing part. Is now look at have a look at the writing one. In writing part, students, we have exercise. You have to write a short biography of Nepali literature. It's a figure till Vikram Nimbag, and you have to use the outline given below. You have date of birth, you have education, you have publication, you have contribution. So all these are the you can use these outlines, and you can write a short biography about Nepali figure, that's Til Bikram Dembag Limbu. Students, yeah, have written a short biography of this Nepali literature figure, and have a look at this one. Yes, student, this is the writing one, and which I have written here. It's autobiography, and you have to write a short autobiography by using the outlines given here. Students, I have written this one, and you can write from your students, and it's all about your exercise. All the exercise of reading first from unit 15, students. With that, I come to an end of today's lesson.